Welcome back, everyone. We are back at WildCardCyclone with round 3. We have Diego on the left playing Blackwings and Wilmer on the right playing Hero Frogs. Joining me is George from his return. What's up?
Yes, I'm back from vacation. I'm here, and we're talking up Hero Frogs on the right with Wilmer. Very talented Hero Frog player. So, nice little welcome back from me, seeing my favorite deck in action. And we're seeing a Stratos, MST hitting that deep prison, running over a Vayu, setting a back row, and passing it back. Oof. Heavy into the legacy. Brutal. So that's going to be a +1 for Hero Frogs. But the Sirocco is going to even it back. So far, so good. Very standard Vayu. Or I guess this is Blackwings, huh? But right now
This
it
is
looks like,
Blackwings.
okay,
It looks
whoa,
like
whoa,
fire.
whoa.
We got a
Hold the
Mother
phone.
Grizzly.
I was saying standard matchup here, but we've got Mother Grizzly, basically just a recruiter for water, just the classic 1400 like Shining Angel-esque monsters. Get substituted. Honestly, a really cool tech. It just sucks that it gets hit by deck Devi. I think if it had like 1600 attack, there's actually some viability for like making it a standard card in Frogs, but being able to get the substitute really good. Just having Dupe Frog to wall up, Rhoda to get Junk Synchron, potentially going into a play next turn, like a Black Rose or something. And we're just setting another monster. So pretty slow. Maybe thinking about Icarus in the end phase.
So he's
Awkward.
attacking the face down. But he
Yep.
tried to attack the face down, but he tells him he has to attack the dupe.
Exactly. Oof. Unfortunate trap dust shoot. Probably going to send back that Junk Synchron. This seems like hopefully this Blackwing player doesn't have deck Devi, because that hand looks pretty dead right now for Wilmer. So we'll see if he can maybe draw back into that Junk Synchron or some conversion for all these frogs. I think a Monarch would be really, really good, so he can start like hopefully looping it with swap and all the waters in hand. But for now, we've got to look at the extra deck. Super scary. Uh-oh. Blizzy getting Armor Master. So far...
Is it deck Devi coming? No? Oh, the
Uh-oh.
dad is here.
Wow, this is looking really scary. So he's going to be able to pop a card, but only one if he wants to make Armed Wing, which he's going to choose to do. Makes sense. Pop the Ocean, which was set face down. And this is a pretty scary board with back row.
Yeah,
We'll
that's big
see.
damage. 5300.
I did see a Monarch drawn, but honestly, it might be a little bit too late. I think Caius would have been much better. He's actually going to special the swap, so maybe he didn't have Treeborn. Oh, because I think he had both in hand, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's really unlucky. He's going to choose to spin back the Dark Arm, which is dead at this point. So probably a good call. And we're cutting straight to game 2.
Yeah, he ate that Mirror Force, so that was just game.
As soon as that card got flipped up, it was over. We've got a set back row turn 1. Super risky. As a Frog player, I hate doing that, but turns out it might be a good call.
Is Gorse coming? There it is.
Oof,
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, that's really
Potentially, yeah.
good. Yeah, it's a little weird because you'd have to anticipate that he was going to summon 2 monsters that turn, but I think against Blackwings, the only case for setting Raigeki Break turn 1 is if you're really scared of Whirlwind. I think this is probably the only matchup where you'd want to set it turn 1, because you just want to make sure that you're hitting something good. Like if you set that Raigeki Break and he summons Vayu, you just feel like awful, right? But,
yeah, definitely. You don't want to waste it on that.
Yeah, but it paid off. Really good bait. You're just never going to play around Gores in that situation. So we're getting a think right now. Solemn on the Ryza. Usually a good call. but he's got Kalut. And maybe we'll see if he can stabilize. Gonna hit
they're
for some
equal in
damage.
cards. Both have 3
Equal
cards.
cards. Yep. Dust Tornado on the end phase. That was a good hit. Getting the Icarus. And we do see a Miracle Fusion. But, oof. Not the best use of Junk Synchron, but you are able to make something that can run over this Bora and get rid of the pressure. Unfortunately, didn't have a target to make something a little bit better. But sometimes having 1800 stats is enough. He doesn't have another Kalut, so that's going to walk.
He does have 3 darks, though.
Uh-oh.
And here comes that again.
That check, that graveyard check, just fanning out the 3 darks. Super scary. He's back, but I think I just saw Caius drawn. And Solemn is used. So that's going to go through. And I mean, he's Solemned. He burned for 1,000. I don't know what this Blackwing player is at, but it cannot be a lot. I think this Ocean might seal it. Or maybe not. Whoa.
Yeah, but this Ab-Zero should if it goes through. No,
Okay, he's got to be at like 100 life points. That was a really risky play that didn't go for game. But it looks like it's paying off. We're in top deck mode. And that should be enough. So we're going to game 3. The risk's paying off. Sometimes that's just what you have to do. Just go for it, you know? So we're going to
classic T set
run it back.
Blackwings, yeah.
Another set. Turn 1. See, this is a situation where you feel good setting Raigeki Break because you at least have 2 potential targets. Probably the back row. Lure getting used. Yep. See Vayu getting flipped. Hitting the back row. Do we have another Gores? No.
Oh, there it is.
No, it's there. Okay, dang. So, Blackwing seeing Dark Arm multiple games, but Hero Frog seeing Gores multiple games. Equally broken. And Ryza, that's a really good hit if that walks. What are we thinking about? Maybe Solemn again? Playing around
Solemn's in his
Mirrors?
hand.
Yeah, I see a Ghost Rare something. But he was thinking about flipping it on Summon. So potentially a card that could have been used. But he's just going to choose to let this Ryza stick. So he must have some out to this board. He's going to set a monster, set another back row. Not playing around Mirror Force this time. Hitting the Vayu. They got spun back. Makes sense.
One of those is Compulse. I'm just not sure what the original set was. I don't think I caught that. But Siroko's coming down.
Yep. And do we just kill the Sirocco? Are we flipping it? Is that worth Soloming? I think probably. Otherwise, I think you're just gonna lose the game if you keep letting these 2 monsters stick. Kind of curious how he's gonna deal with this Ryza now, though.
Yeah,
you said that this set was Compulse.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the worst things to have against Monarchs. Honestly, would you side out Compulse? No, I guess not, because Ab-Zero, it's like so good to just out that.
Wilmer goes for a creature swap play.
That's crazy. Another cool tech. You don't really see it in traditional Hero Frogs. It's more of like a old school Frog Monarch. And he has to use the Compulse on the Ryza. And I just saw it set DD Crow, so it's looking bleak. Just going to hit that and go for game. GG's.